job. Right, boy. Ballsy, baby! Way to play your asses off. What a character win. Great job.
After a 12-14-1 start to the season through 28, late last night, now former head coach Craig Berube was officially relieved of his duties. Now, it wasn't a great start, but Berube is also the guy that brought St. Louis their first ever Stanley Cup championship. The best coach in Blues history, no doubt. And so when Jordan Kyrou was asked about the matter earlier today, it came as a bit of a shock when he said simply, "I've got no comment, he's not my coach anymore." Doesn't take much to read between the lines there. Fans definitely took insult to this, and it was in stark contrast to Captain Braden Shen, for instance, who said that he personally felt guilty and that this one especially stung just because of how good Berube had been to him and how long he had been his coach. And what's noteworthy here is that Kyrou was not part of that Stanley Cup team in 2019. He also hasn't played phenomenally this year. Through his first 2 months of the season, he's got 5 goals and 17 points in 28 games. The 25-year-old in his first season of an 8-year, $65 million extension had already drawn some criticism, but even with that, I will say I was a bit surprised by this. Tonight, as the Blues hosted Ottawa, during the opening lineup announcements, when it came to Kyrou, he was booed. And the boos continued well into the game as well, even on the power play. Every time he touched the puck.
To Kyrou. Snaps it back. And now Kyrou waiting. Here Kyrou, he missed the pass, and it comes back to center ice.
Now, of course, it's not the first time a player has gotten booed at home, but this just felt different. And after the game, he was asked about it, getting quite emotional.
Are you hearing the boos on the ice?
Yeah, definitely heard those. Yeah, it's definitely tough. I mean, I love playing here. I love playing in front of the fans, so yeah. I love playing here, so it's tough to hear the fans booing me there. That's right.
So, I don't know. Let me know your thoughts on this all below. But speaking of coaches on the hot seat, how about Senators head coach DJ Smith? Well, tonight certainly won't help his case, as the Blues got off to a good start in the first. A long pass from Falk finds Thomas all alone, and he scores. Going 5-hole, he gets his 11th to take the lead. Over in the second, Falk putting one on net, rebounds there, and 5 minutes in, Thomas had his second of the night as the Blues took a 2-0 lead. And just over 3 minutes later, Leddy going around Zub, and they score again. Brendan sawed with it as the Blues put up 3 unanswered before Ottawa could respond with one of their own. Sundqvist getting hit at center leaves plenty of space as Kubalik all alone, and with his 6th finally got Ottawa on the board. And with that, we'll head over to the third and final frame where we got an Ottawa special on defense. Kyrou, Buchnevich back and forth again as Buchnevich finally would shoot to take back the 3-goal lead, but boy, anytime you're leaving this much space in the high slot, you're gonna get burned. Goalies got no chance. And while in the final minutes, Chychrun to Greg and just putting one on net, they would score to make it a 2-goal game with Joseph getting a piece of it, it was too little too late as the Blues, with Drew Bannister at the helm, getting him his first dub of his career, would take this one 4-2. But yeah, let me know your thoughts on Kyrou down below, but that'll be about it for this one. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one.